Right guys, I'm back. I got back from Peter's about 4:30. Got myself changed. Let me just tip it down so you can see what I've got on. I've got one of my body control dresses. Got a little top underneath just to keep the breasts out of sight. Little cardi, just to keep my shoulders warm. Got to put my topper back on. That's what I've just come up to do. Boys are fed. I'm going to do my dinner in a second. I thought I'd get this all sorted first. Get back into my proper clothes. Right. So I'm not going to tape it on tonight because it's only going to stay on till 10 o'clock before I go to bed. So I've unclipped the back. The back's unclipped, ready to clip in. So I hold it at the front. It's going to go onto top of my forehead, so I just throw it over. Back there. Get the fringe down. I'll clip the clip in. There, the clip's clipped in at the back. I'll just give it a brush and we're away. It's that quick to do. I've already brushed my hair out. I did have the ponytail in when I went to see Peter, and I had it tucked up inside my hat so Peter couldn't see it. So we're all done there. I don't know what I've done with my hat. I think the hat's still downstairs, so I'll bring that up later. Right, there you go. Lovely. Right, so if I tuck it behind my ears, like I always do, there you go, guys. I'll put my hairband on, then put my glasses on, then I can see what I'm doing. Right. Hairband. And there you go, got my hairband. Hairband goes on now. There you go, hairband's on. And glasses. Oh, that's better. Right, I feel more myself now. Right, that's it, we're done. I'll put my hair clips away. Right, let's go downstairs. I've got sausages, chips and beans. The sausages I bought on, when did I get those? Friday night. And I need to cook them because their best before dates are slipped past. So there we go. So I cook those up tonight and then I can have some for the boys tomorrow. Right, bedroom's done. Right, here we go, guys. I've brought my bedding up. That's all in the linen basket there on the floor behind me. I shall fold that up later. It's all lovely and dry. That is the bedding for my bedroom. And then the bedding for the dog's duvet downstairs is in the tumble dryer. It did get damp. When I went to see Peter, it started to spit with rain. And I thought, oh, I've left out the boys' duvet cover on the washing line. And I thought, oh, fingers crossed it won't rain too bad. And it didn't. It stayed like that, very spitty, very, very bitty. And when I got home, I went straight up the garden and got that in. A little bit damp, so I've thrown it in the tumble dryer just for half an hour. So it should probably be done about now. Right, here we go. I'll turn that radio off again. There we go. Got it. Right, radio's off. I've got myself some pork sausages. These are from Aldi. So I'm going to do those. Chips. And I've got half a tin of beans left from yesterday. And we're going to get rid of those. And that's it. That'll be my cooking exploits for the weekend done. Boys have already eaten, but I will save. What I'll do is I'll eat 3 of these sausages myself tonight. The other 3 I let cool down. And then I'll put them into the fridge when they've cooled down. And then tomorrow, the boys can have these for tea. So they get spoilt rotten. Right. That's the tumble dryer. Perfect bit of timing. So I just turn it off. And open the door. That'll let any heat out. Ooh, gosh, that's lovely and warm. That'll warm the kitchen up for me. Right, let's turn my cooker on. Cooker's there behind me. I want to get the grill fired up. So, I always turn the cooker off at the wall, on the socket up on the wall. Okay, so that's now on. So turn grill and then up there. I cleaned that the last time because it was absolutely filthy because I'd done the sausages last week and I did cheese on toast. So it was covered in cheese and sausage fat. So that's all gone now. That's lovely and clean. Ready for the next onslaught. Right. Okay. Right, I'm going to put my sausages on first. Then my chips I'll do in the air fryer, and the beans can go in the microwave. Right, there we go. Right, sausages are out. Let's pierce them. Peter was in good form. I had to get him some more cough sweets. He loves his lockets. Is it lockets? Yes, lockets. He loves lockets, so I get him lockets. Honey and lemon. He loves those. There you go. Right, that's those done. Right, that's those all pierced. Just give them a roll. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Right, they're ready to go, and I'll just wash my hands. Right, all done, guys. All nice and clean. Right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to slide those in now. That one there. Right, sausages are in. I need a timer. Haven't got a timer. How am I going to work that one, guys? I need a clock. Hang on, just let me check my clock. I'm going to do 7, 14, 20. I'm going to give them 7 minutes. So that'll be 18:10 when I can turn those over. Right, I'm going to get my chips out now. I've got some oven chips. I want to finish them off. I think I can probably finish them off tonight. Let's have a look, see how many we've got. Oh no. No, I've still got lots too many, so I'll do maybe half of them. These, I'm going to reduce the cook time on these. I've been doing them for about 25 minutes. But that's been too much. I'm going to reduce the cook time a little bit on them. Maybe do them 20 minutes and see how they turn out. Right. That should be perfect. That there. Spread them out a little bit. Right, they're going in now, and I need to get a cloth just to wipe that down. Where's that, Snoopy? Good boy. Made a bit of a mess of the door. There you go. Right, we're there. Right, so check that. Turn that on. And there we go, leave that at that. Right, that's on. Right, air fryer's on. I'm still too early to do the beans. The beans won't take long at all to do. I'll leave those for the last 5 minutes. We'll cook those then. I'll put this over here. There we go, let's put this back. And then we put the chips back in the freezer. Sooty's watching me. They're hoping I'm going to drop something. I know you're interested, isn't it, guys? Right, there you go. And I can flip the kettle on now. I might have to fill it up first. I don't think there's no, there's not enough in there. Right, get that one in. Full and on. I can go in the rubbish. I'm going to put these in the container, which is up there. That's my beans. I'll put them in a little Tupperware container to go in the microwave. These are the other half that I didn't eat yesterday. Somebody said to me, oh, you can't do that. Can't put beans in the fridge like that, you have to eat them. She said you'll get food poisoning. I've been doing this for years, guys. I'm still with you, so. Nearly there. I'm trying to get the last ones out. Right, there you go, all done. Right, just fill this up with water, pop it in the sink. That goes there. Wash my hands. If I put my beans on the plate now, so I'll do it like this. I've got a plate, beans and a dish, and that goes in the microwave like that, but not yet. Right, that can go in the recycle, which is over here, and I can check on my sausages while I'm over here. There you go, guys. Right, that can go in there. Put that in the wash. Right, so far so good. We're doing well. Can you see the cooker? Yeah. Right, I need my oven gloves. Let me just have a look at my sausages. Oh, yeah, they're going nicely. Got another 3 minutes before I've got to turn the sausages. I've got some lovely tongs. My sausage tongs. And I got these, where did I get these? Braintree. I went to Braintree on a shopping trip. And I saw these, oh, they're good. And you just push that down, and then they open up. And when you've finished with that, and it locks them again. Really good. They're my tongs. Put those there, ready to turn my sausages. I'll keep the oven gloves handy. I haven't got a handle for my my grill tray because I bought this second hand. It came from Ipswich. I think it was £60. I've forgotten now. It was quite a while ago now, but I think it was about £60 I paid for it. Really good, and it has got the top of the oven is the grill, but there should be a handle. I think possibly there's like a handle, like a loose handle that you clip on and pull it out. But I didn't get that when I got it, so I have to use my mitts. But I think you can get the handles. I think I looked on the Interwobble. I looked on, I think it was eBay I looked on, and yes, you can get handles, but I don't know what sort of handle it had before, so I thought I'll just stick with these. One day I'll get myself a proper grill again. Because when I do things like cheese on toast, I love my cheese on toast. I've got a toaster, but I can't do cheese on toast in my toaster. Or you can if you get one of those toaster bags, but I'm not going to do that. I like to do it under the grill. Right, I've got, having a look at my time on the air fryer. I've got 16 minutes on the air fryer. Kettle's just about to boil. I've got another 1 minute on my sausages before I've got to turn my sausages. So it's all looking good. The boys, they're poised. They're poised to pounce, look. Can you see them? If I drop something on the floor, they're going to be there like a shot. Right. The sausages smell lovely. And see, my sense of smell, I said I've got a very poor sense of smell, but there's certain things I can smell. I've got an air freshener, which is just above the cooker, which is just there. And I put that on to cover any doggy smells, because obviously I keep the dogs in the house to a certain extent, and I don't want my landlord coming in and smelling doggy smells. So I hoover up, I clean up all the time, and I have that running all the time, the air freshener. But I can't smell it. But I can smell the sausages, I can smell those. I can't smell anything from the air fryer, so certain things I can smell, and other things I can't. And I've got an air freshener in the front room, which is a bit like one of those Yankee candles in a jar. I bought that from Aldi on Friday, and I thought I'll put that in the front room and I'll try that. Can't smell it. I can't smell it at all. Like that one, I can't smell that one. Right, I'm going to turn my sausages now. Right, sausages are turned. That's the first turn. I'll get to another one after this. So another 7 minutes. So that should get me to 18. And that one I've got 14 minutes left on that one. So that's about right. It's going to fall dead right. 7:77. So it's 7:14:21. That should be about right. I'm not going to make it. I have boiled the kettle, but I'm not going to make a cup of tea and after I've had my dinner, because if I make it now, by the time I get to drink it, it's going to be cold. So I'm going to hang on. But the kettle has boiled, so I'm all ready for it. My mum and dad were really good. They were in good form. My dad brought the lawnmower out for me when I turned up. I had phoned him up before I went to see my sister to fit her battery, and then when I was just pulling up at my sister's house, my phone pinged, but I didn't check the message because I was too busy trying to sort my sister's battery out. So I did my sister's battery. That's all gone fine. I then checked my messages, and yes, it was my dad. So then I messaged him back that I was on my way. So I went straight from my sister's to my dad's, and I did another video when I pulled up at my dad's, which you saw me showing you a shot of the garden, my dad bringing the lawnmower out for me. So he was all ready for me, that was lovely. It took ages to do. He's got a tree in his front garden. It's not his garden. Where his front wall to his property finishes, there's a bit of grass with a tree in it. Now that actually belongs to the council, but the council made such a pig's ear of cutting the grass, he didn't like it, so he started looking after that himself. He almost adopted that bit of garden because it made his property look mucky if he didn't cut it, so he cut it. And so he cuts that, or I cut that, and to the other side of his drive I cut that as well, so that makes it look nice and tidy. So if you come round to the front of his property, it looks really tidy, really neat. So, but the tree is dropping all its leaves at the moment, so there's more leaves on the garden than there was anything else. Although the grass had grown, it hadn't grown to any great extent. But it's mainly hoovering up leaves, and it kept filling the lawnmower up. Couple of runs up and down the garden, and I had to keep emptying the grass box. But I got it all done, both sides of the drive, and I even did the drive. My father had swept it when I started doing the grass. He started to sweep it, but every time the wind blew, it blew all the leaves about, so he gave up. So once I'd finished cutting the grass, I went over his drive with the lawnmower, and it sucked the leaves up as well. Put everything in the wheelie bin. I put the lawnmower away, round up the lead. As I was doing that, my mum came out, and she took the extension lead in. I put the lawnmower back in the shed, and then I came back for the wheelie bin. My mum invited me in to have dinner with them, so I went in and had dinner, and it was like bread rolls, ham, cheese, Branston, that sort of thing, and they gave me a glass of beer, so I had a glass of beer as well, so it was really nice. I sat there talking to the parents. Then I had to go from there straight home, get changed, and I took another video then. That's when I took my top off and went to see Peter. And then I shot up to see Peter. Peter's good. He's got problems with his ears. He's always complained that his ears are blocked. Well, they're not actually blocked. He's got hearing problems. And he had his ears tested, and he's got to have hearing aids. And he's going to get the National Health Service hearing aids to start with. But I think he's going to spend some of his money and have some proper... you get like... my father's got them. Like, they go right inside your ear, and they're paired. You buy them as a pair. They're matched. I don't quite know how they work, but they are a matched pair. So if you lose one, you have to have another pair. They are a matched pair of hearing aids. He's going to go for that, but not initially. He's getting the first aid, the National Health ones first to see how he gets on, and then he's toying with the idea. I think he will go for the private ones. So yeah, that's good. So after I saw Peter, I came back here. That's when it was spitting with rain, so I had to dash up the garden, get the duvet in, which is now done. It's still in the tumble dryer. I haven't taken it upstairs yet, but I'll do that in a minute. 3 more minutes, guys, and I can turn the sausages again. So I can take that up, fold that up, put that away. My bedding for my main bed, the spare bedding now, because it's all washed, that's got to be folded up and put in the airing cupboard. So yeah, I've done really well today. It's been a really good day. I've had a good time. My mum gave me a vase. Now, on Tuesday last week, Chrissy, who lives just down the road, she lives that way, 2 doors that way, she brought me a bunch of flowers because been telling everybody that Tuesday was the day I was becoming April. Well, she brought me a bunch of flowers Tuesday night as a congratulations. And there's a lovely bunch of roses. And she said to me, you have got a vase, haven't you? And I said, oh yes, I have, yeah. And I have. But the vase I've got is actually a lager glass. It's something my mum gave me. She gave me a lager glass when she brought a bunch of flowers up. And I've been using that as a vase. So when I was at my mum's today, I was chatting with her and I said, oh, I need to get myself a proper vase. And my mum said, oh, don't do that. She said, I've got loads. So my mum gave me a vase. So if Chris is watching this, I've got another vase. So if you want to bring up another bunch of flowers, that's fine. I've got you covered. So yeah, right. And I think I can check those sausages again, guys. They're virtually there. Let's have a look. Oh, perfect. Right, this will be the last turn of my sausages. Give you a little spin so you can just see them. There they are. One, two, 4, 5, 6. Right, there you go, guys. Right, that's the last turn. So next 7 minutes they should be done. And one of my subscribers pointed out to me, and I hadn't realised I was doing it. They said, do you realise you count? Everything you do, you count. And I do. And I hadn't noticed it before, but because she said it now, I'm more aware of it. It's like when I put the honey in my tea, I used to get a teaspoon and fill the teaspoon up with honey. But then I realised that I could hold the honey upside down, and I could count to 1, 2, 3, and that was a teaspoon. So I just do that now. I don't use a teaspoon, I just count 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's enough honey. If I walk up the stairs, I count 1, 2, 3, 4 as I go up the stairs. Turning the sausages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count for everything. I hadn't realised I was doing it until somebody pointed it out to me. And I do the same thing at work when I'm talking up road wheel nuts on a car. I'm counting as I go round. 1, 2, 3, with the torque wrench, and the last one, number 4, and then I go round to the next one. I always do one for luck on wheel nuts. I always go, if it's got 4 wheel nuts, I'll go 4 plus 1. I always make sure I've gone all the way round, and it's something I've always done, and I didn't realise I was doing it. It's I don't think it's a problem. It's just something that somebody pointed out to me and I hadn't realised I was doing it, so thank you for that. I'm really aware of it now. My boys are still hovering, I haven't gone anywhere. This is lovely, I've got a lovely warm backside. I've ordered, hang on, let me throw this back a bit. I've ordered another one of these dresses. This is it's like a ribbed, can you see it's like a ribbed, it's very kind of elastic. And it hugs, and it's lovely and warm, really, really warm. Although it's got fairly short sleeves, those sleeves only come down to about there. But I've ordered another one. I saw another one on Vinted for £1. And I thought, I'll have that. I think it's a green one, and it's coming. So yeah, keep your eyes open for that. Probably be a few days before that turns up, but yeah, I've got another one of these coming. So I've got 1, 2, 3, I think I've got about 4 already. So I must have had one for every day of the week by the time I finished. Yeah, I just saw that. I saw that yesterday, and I ordered it yesterday, and it was £1. I thought, you can't go wrong for £1. So that's what I've got. I think it's the same make as this one as well, but I'll check when I get it. So yeah, I haven't put any makeup on since I got back from Peter's. There is no point because obviously I'm going to be getting changed to go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I've got to have a shower yet, so there is no point tonight. So yeah, au naturel. Right, let me check. Yeah, nearly there. I've got 5 minutes left on the air fryer. So I'm going to put my beans on now. What I do with the beans is I put them on for 2 minutes, give them a stir, and then I'll do a minute stir, possibly another minute stir. I'll see how they come out. Right, beans are in. Right, they're on for the 2. I'm going to get my tray out now. I won't get a plate out because I've already got a plate in the microwave and I can use that one. Right, there you go. Right. I've got 2 trays, so I've got room for somebody else. If somebody wants to come for a meal, I've got 2 trays, but you do have to sit in the front room with the tray on your lap because I haven't got a table. And I've got no chairs either. I've got 2 sofas and 2 trays. Right, so here we go. Well, I'll get a knife and fork, which are up this end. I can smell those sausages, guys. They smell lovely. There you go. Knife and a fork. Oh, it's lovely warm in here. Right, how long we got left now? We've got 3 minutes on the air fryer, and that should be dead right for the sausages as well. Get those ready. Yeah. I've already done my sandwiches for tomorrow. I've got ham and Branston. I've got my little cakes. I've got some chocolate cakes this week, little sponges. I've got 2 of those, and then tomorrow I will do my. Before I go, I put my yoghurt in there, and I'll take an apple. And so that will be me, and my juice, obviously. I always make the juice up before I go. Still 3 minutes. I can hear I don't know if you can hear the sausages fizzing. They'll be spitting in a minute. You'll probably see there. It's not. I sometimes set the smoke detector off. But it's very quiet, my smoke detector. It doesn't do a lot of alerting. Right, that's my microwave. That means I've got to stir my beans. So if I move that up there, I'll use my knife just to stir those. There you go. Whew. I'll try it for another minute after this, guys. It's really hot. Right. Right, they're on for the last minute. Once they've done, I shall bring those out. Got 2 minutes left on the air fryer, so we better check those sausages again now, I think. Can you see the sausages? Yeah, just about. There they are. Right, let me get the sausages out and we'll have a look. I can hear them fizzing. Oh yes, they're perfect. Right, so turn that one off, that one off, that one off. Right, cooker's off. Air fryer's got 1 minute left. You'll hear that one next. No, you hear the microwave next. Microwave's got 22 seconds. It's going to be a toss-up between which one finishes first. God, those sausages smell fantastic. Even Snoop's come to have a look. He can smell them as well, look. Sooty hasn't moved. Snoop's going to hover because he thinks I might drop one. What is it you can say? Microwave first, guys. And the air fryer will click off any second now. Right, I'll put that there. Right, I need the gloves for this. That plate's going to be hot this time, I think. Right, that's my air fryer finishing now as well, so everything's perfect bit of timing. Right, woo! Right, just put these. Right, that's the beans. Right, I just soaked the little Tupperware box. Right, we get the chips out next. I don't know where I'll put the camera. If I put the camera over here, you should see me bring the chips up. There you go. Oh, got a message from my sister thanking me for putting the battery on. Right, when's that, please, guys? Please. Thank you. Oh, looks good, Snooty. I haven't done too many chips. And I've done them for slightly less time because last time they were all very brittle. And they're quite thin chips, they're not big chips. I like chunky chips, but these are the ones I've got. I'll get chunky ones next time. Right, so that's done. Right, Right, that leaves me the sausages. What I'll do is I'm going to put the sausages on that little dish that I had in the microwave. I'm going to put all the sausages on there. Right, I've got a little mountain of sausages. I'm going to have 3 on my plate. I'm going to leave 3 on the dish. And once they've cooled down, I'm going to put those in the fridge. And then tomorrow evening, when I get back from work, I'm going to give those to the dogs. So that's for the boys tomorrow. Right, let me put those down there. Close the tongs. And I'm going to cover those with a little dish upside down, so it keeps, if there are any, I don't think there are any flies in here, but it'll keep that safe. And then that'll go in the fridge later. Right guys, so that is what I've got tonight. I've got curly chips, I've got my sausages, I've got my beans. I've got a sea of beans, look, lovely. I could take a slice of bread with me as well, shall I? No, I'm gonna soak it up with the chips. Right, I think that's it. I need a little bit of salt. Just a little bit. I don't have too much salt. I don't know where I got the salt from, whether it was me who bought it or whether it was somebody else, but I've got some salt, and I just put a little bit in the palm of my hand and then just spread it. Like that, and that's all I need. I haven't got a salt and pepper pot. I don't know that I'd have pepper anyway, because I'm not a pepper fan. I don't like anything spicy. I like salt, a little bit of salt, but not much. Right, I think we can go and sit down. Everything's off. I'll just turn the light off at the far end there. The dog's room right at the end there, that light. Right, let me turn that off. That's done. That's done. That's done. Right guys, we can go and sit down now. I'm sure the boys will follow me through. Now I've got some chips and some sausages. I'll have to come back for the light, I think, because I don't know if I can do that at the moment. Here we go. Right, if I turn the front room light on, and I have to draw the curtains because the curtains are still open. So I'll have to put the camera there just for a second, guys. Just bear with me. You keep an eye on my dinner. Just make sure my dog doesn't get it. It is a bit of a tinker. There you go. Right, I'll just shut the curtains. And they are there. Right, you leave my dinner alone. Don't you touch. I'm watching you. One. Here I go again. 2. One more. 3. There you go. All done. Oh. Okay. Right. And I've got my candle down here, look. Down on the table. See my little candle there? I bought that from Lidl's the other day, so it was sent the front room up. I can't smell it. Honestly, I can't smell it. I don't know if it was a waste of money or it's just me. It's probably me. Right. There you go, guys. Oh, lovely. I've got my plant on the table. That's what you can see here. That's my plant. I'm going to have to move that. Right, guys. I'm going to have to sign out now because I want to eat my dinner, and then I shall have a chat with you guys again afterwards once I've finished. I'll put another video on for you guys. But time now, it's 6:30. It's been a great evening, great day, and I hope you liked seeing what I've got to eat tonight. And I'm going to consume it now, then have a cup of tea, and then I'll chat again with you later on in the evening. Right, I love you to bits, and I shall speak to you later. Bye-bye.